Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. So, you'll have already had How to Live Your Better Life in 2018 and How to Find True Love in 2018 year ahead readings. What we're doing now is we're getting back to business and we're doing the predictive readings now. So, you know, I've done a love reading already for Scorpio that's going up, and I was finding with a lot of the readings that they were kind of very similar to, well, not very similar, but they were kind of talking about people who were already in relationships, or they were holding on to relationships and they couldn't let go of relationships. And I just thought, oh God, this just doesn't feel like it's for strictly singles. And what I really wanted to do was do a reading completely focused on people who were absolutely single, hopefully no strings attached to anyone, completely single, no baggage, and just looking for love. And that's what I want to do. So we're doing a reading for strictly singles in February 2018, the month of love, Valentine's, and what could be coming in for you strictly singles people, okay? So Universe Spirit, show me, what do you see coming in love-wise for Scorpio strictly singles in February 2018? What do you see coming in for Scorpios who are strictly single in February 2018? What do you see coming in for Scorpios who are strictly single in February 2018? Show me what you see coming in for Scorpios who are strictly single in February 2018, show me, for love. All right, we're going to split the deck into three like so. 1, 2, 3. We're going to collect this back up like so, and we're going to see. Okay, so, you know, the energies around you guys in February 2018 is about being on your own. You've got a 9 of coins. There you go. That's the card of the single lady. So the focus will be about being on your own. And some of you guys might not want love. Some of you guys might want to stay single because the 9 of coins says, well, I'm having too much fun. You know, it doesn't always mean with the 9 of coins that you are always, you can still have your options around you. You can still have suitors. You can still have sex with whatever partner you want to have sex with. But it just means that you don't have to commit to that. So whichever way you want to play Scorpio, you know, the energies around you, your focus will be for some of you guys literally being on your own, because you'll be like, fuck this. I don't really want love with that 9 of coins energy for some of you. Your challenge is the 10 of coins. So the challenge with the 10 of coins, I think that what's influencing you focusing on your single status with this 9 of coins is it could be the people that you're meeting, because you've got the 10 of coins energy. Now the 10 of coins is not just a card about building long-term relationships. This is literally going out and socializing. There are certain pentacle cards that show people who are socializing with others. 10 of coins is one, 3 of coins is another one. It shows people who are interacting socially with other people. So what might be influencing you? When I get a clarifier, I'm expecting something else to come up with this card that might not be so great. We'll see. But what's influencing you guys focusing on being single? I think it's the people that you're talking to. For some of you guys, it could be the people in your workplace. 10 of coins is actually a workplace card, so you can always meet somebody at work through a 10 of coins. The reason that everything is occurring, or the reason why you're focusing on being single in February 2018, is because there is an interest, or in the past you had the Page of Cups, because usually the foundation area is what's happened in the distant past. So I feel that you did have new love coming in with the Page of Cups in the distant past, with that Page of Cups energy showing there. And as a result of that, though, there seemed to have been some conflict that you guys endured with the 5 of Wands energy showing there, Scorpio. And as a result of that, the best case scenario for true love or new love coming in for you single Scorpios in February 2018, well, the Queen of Cups, not really. I mean, this is you guys. I think that you're just going through a time of healing. And I think I'm seeing a lot of cards suggesting Scorpios are just going through a time of healing. You're going through a time of inner reflection with that Queen of Cups energy showing there, which she usually shows up when it comes to love, somebody who is doing a lot of inner reflection. And she is actually, either she can be read as a Scorpio or a Cancer female or male. Okay, so this is you guys doing a lot of inner reflection and a lot of healing. And it seems to have been after a very competitive situation that happened in the past. Coming in, what you guys are going to experience, you've got somebody showing you interest, okay? Coming in as a Knight of Swords. Be careful of this dude, all right? That's all I'll say with Knight of Swords, because they're like Knight of Wands. I don't mind them in readings if their intentions are serious, but sometimes they can be players, and they're so interested. This could be a Gemini individual. Some of you guys are dealing with Scorpio. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, or it could be somebody who's around 30, under the age of 35, potentially with that Knight of Swords. But this person thinks with their loins rather than their heart, and they're in pursuit of you. So I am seeing somebody coming in, this Knight of Swords energy. You guys are strength in February 2018. So I think that you are really taking care of yourself. I think that you are holding back on your desires. I think that you are controlling your emotions. And as a result of that, your focus will be to be on your own. Because I do think in the foundation, what this is all about is that you were offered love with this Page of Cups. But I do think that there was friction around that. Coming in, what you're going to experience is where you've got the Knight of Cups. There's an offer of love coming in for you, Scorpios. Knight of Cups. Now, it could be two different people. I'm seeing somebody coming in, this Knight of Swords. And this person may want to offer you love, Knight of Cups. So this person's wearing their heart on their sleeve. Suddenly it's developing from this person pursuing you to saying, look, I really like you. I really like you, and I'd like to, ask you out, or I'd like to, I'd like to express how I feel about you, and I'd like to show you that I care and that I'm genuinely interested with the Knight of Cups. But however, it could actually be two people around you as well. Your hopes are for judgment. Now, the problem with judgment is that when you have a hope for judgment, you possibly want to renew something with someone else. So be careful of that one, because it might be that you guys are actually, while you're focusing on being on your own, is because you're hoping to get back with someone. Judgment is renewal and resurrection. You're hoping for a resurrection. Maybe the Judgment card could also be saying that your hopes are that you can resurrect your feelings in terms of love. What's the outcome? Oh, wow, this looks promising. This is very, very promising. You've got an Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords shows certainty. Could be the one. Could be the freaking one. There's the Ace of Swords. You've got a major breakthrough coming in terms of love. Ace of Swords shows a breakthrough in terms of love. It's a soulmate card. When you get it with the Two of Cups, this is a certain relationship. This is a relationship you can be certain of. Could be. There's a breakthrough showing here. I want to see why you guys are strength. Why is Scorpio strength in terms of single Scorpio strength in terms of love for February 2018? Why are single Scorpios showing this strength? Okay, I think that you guys are holding back on your desire. The Ace of Coins. Some of you guys could get into a commitment. You could get into something with someone else. This might be a Taurus individual. You're holding back on your desires to possibly develop relationships. Ace of Coins isn't always about like commitment straight at the back. Straight at the bat. Sometimes this takes time to grow and to nurture. So it might be that you guys are holding back on your desires to start nurturing relationships, start developing relationships with others. Because in the distant past, you had this Page of Cups. And I feel this could have been a fellow water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces for some of you guys. Or there was a younger lover that came in, or somebody came in offering love with that Page of Cups energy, okay? There might have been two people in your past, in your foundation, but it looks like they were immature. So in your foundation, for some of you Scorpios, you might have had a water and a fire sign, male or female, and they might have been quite a bit younger. And I think as a result of that, there was a lot of conflict with that Five of Wands energy. And I want to see what this conflict was around. What was this conflict around? What was this conflict around with the Five of Wands? Okay, I think there might have been conflict because it might be that there was a lot of hidden secrets going on, because the Moon card means secrets, things that are being kept from you. So I think that you may have had around a couple of people around you in the distant past, or in the past, Scorpio, but I feel there was a lot of conflict. I think that the one part of the conflict was about hidden information, things that were being hidden from you concerning these two people. I also feel, Scorpio, it could be that there was a lot of conflict, internal conflict, because Five of Wands also means worry. So it might have been worry because you guys with the Moon card were very uncertain. Your emotions might have been very, very up and down concerning whoever these individuals were. And as a result of that, your influencing at the moment is about building, I would say now, with this Ten of Pentacles card. So some of you guys, I feel your focus in terms of the influence card is the Ten of Coins energy. I think that you're looking to build a relationship, one in which you can work with you know, you can co-work. You can build balance, you can build equilibrium, a state of equality between two people. So I think that you're looking to build a relationship in which you are comfortable and that fills you with a sense of balance and happiness and security with that Temperance energy. And I think it's because with whoever these two younger, I think some of you guys, it might be that when you get pages, they're either younger lovers or they are people who look younger or they act younger. So it might be that you've had in the past a couple of really immature energies, immature people. If they weren't younger than you, Scorpio, I think that these people might have been very immature with those page cards. And I think that in the recent past, you guys, as a result of that, you guys became very confused. You were confused perhaps because these people were hiding things from you with the moon energy. It might be that there were arguments because you felt that these people were hiding people. It might be with the arguments as a result of these two cards. It might be that there were arguments or confusion. It could be something to do with jealousy with that moon card, especially if there are other females. If you're a female watching this, and if there are other females involved, Scorpio, it might be that you had, you know, a lot of jealousy and that type of thing with the moon energy, or you might have felt the jealousy. And it could be for some of you guys, you had with this Five of Wands energy a lot of worries, because with the moon card you were very uncertain about these two people, whether, you know, they might have been younger, or I get the feeling that they were either younger or very immature. And as a result of that, you guys are focusing on having a long-term, stable, mature relationship with that Ten of Pentacles energy, one in which you're going to be able to work in tandem and work in happiness and in collaboration with whoever it is that you're with. So you're looking for a really mature, grown-up relationship. But as a result of that, your focus for February 2018 will be on being single, that Nine of Coins energy showing there, Scorpio. And the reason for that Nine of Coins is, well, because of the Queen of Wands. I think that the Queen of Wands is you, though. I think that you're confident enough to do that. I think that your focus is on being single because you want to attract, with that Queen of Wands showing up there, you want to attract the right type of person into your life. Okay? That's what I feel is happening here. I think that you're focused on being single because you want to attract the right type of individual. And also you might be focusing on being single because you're always attracting the Five of Swords. You're always attracting very disagreeable situations. Some of you guys might be attracting people who come into your life who have baggage. They've got other people, or there's jealousy around you, or there's problems going on. And I think that you're tired of it, Scorpio, you single Scorpio. I think you're really tired of attracting the same old negative energies. All right, and that's why you're focusing on being single, because you seem to always attract in the same old conditions with the same old people, just different faces. And I think you had enough of that. The most likely outcome for you guys finding love, you singles, in February 2018 will be the Queen of Cups energy. And I think that you're going to be doing a lot of inner reflection on what it is you want with the Page of Pentacles. I don't think this is a person. I think that you're just doing a lot of inner reflection on, because if you look at these two guys, they can be quite fun-loving. Page of Cups, he always goes with his emotions. He's a dreamer. He's a fantasist. He thinks that love is a dream, that it's going to be amazing, that it's going to be white picket fences with 2.4 kids and that type of thing. And the Page of Wands is all about going with his passions. So he likes to have a good time. He likes to go out partying. He likes drinks on the beach, sex on the beach, that type of thing. But the Page of Pentacles is a different type of animal altogether. This is a serious dude. This is somebody who really does want love. This is somebody who really wants it for the long term. They want to build it. You know, they want to nurture it. They want to grow it. And your focus, you will be thinking about having such an individual like this. You will be thinking, you will be dreaming, Scorpio, about having, you're sick of having, I feel in this reading, those types of individual, the wide boys, the men in their 40s and their 50s that are immature and stupid and don't know how to have a relationship. You're tired of it. You're tired of meeting people who have baggage, Scorpio, who bring their bullshit and their baggage into your life. You're absolutely fed up with the whole thing. And you know what you say? You say, you know what, I'd rather be on my own, because I'm always attracting in the conflict, the bullshit, the people who are smug, the people who are taking advantage of me. I'm always attracting in those individuals, and I'm sick to death of it, because my focus is going to be on, because you're the Queen of Cups, my focus is going to be on having someone who really wants to build a relationship with me. Now, coming in, you do have a Knight of Swords, and I feel that this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, or somebody who's going to really be pursuing you. Now, Knights might not be so, but I think that you're going to be avoiding. Coming in, there's a Knight of Swords that I see Scorpio avoiding, because the High Priestess can also be seen as a Scorpio card. It is Pisces, but she has been renowned to have affiliations with Scorpio. So I see you guys, there's a Knight of Swords here you will be avoiding. All right, or rushing into relationships you're avoiding. But there's a Knight of Swords. There's somebody here that you're avoiding because you know that this person's going to rush in and they will burn out as quickly as the other two did. As quickly as those other types have. So I see you avoiding someone here. However, influence is coming in, is an offer of love. There's a Knight of Cups, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian individual, or just somebody who's offering love. Oh God, you've got two. Fuck, you got enough options, haven't you? No, this is you, isn't it? Can you see the tarot interaction? There's either two people showing up as coming in, Scorpio. Two more options. My God, the signs of God. I'm telling you, the readings that I've done this month for love, for singles, it's showing enough options around you guys. Geez, Gemini, freaking hell. There's someone that's going to come in, you're going to avoid them. There's a Gemini coming in, you're probably going to avoid. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you're going to be avoiding, ignoring, because the High Priestess can say, I want to be alone. Leave me alone. I'm seeing you leaving someone. I'm seeing you not interested. There's a Knight of Swords coming in, and you're saying, actually, I don't want to know with the High Priestess, so you try and keep your distance. I'm seeing you keeping your distance from someone. However, it may be that two things. You could be this Knight of Cups, because look, can you see how the Knight of Cups is pushing its hand out to the Knight of Wands? You might be entertaining the idea of another individual coming in. So there's either a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Wands. Now, if it had read like this, I'd have said there was probably two people coming in, because they're at opposite ends. So I'd have said that there was probably two. And it could still be that there are two people coming in. If there's two more people coming in here, which would make your total to up to around three people, Scorpio. You could have a fellow water sign coming in and a fire sign as well, but you'll be ignoring, I feel, an air sign, okay? It doesn't have to be the astrological signs. There's just somebody, but this person seems to be quite aggressive in terms of how they're approaching you. So I think that you're ignoring somebody who's really quite aggressive with what they want from you, Scorpio, here. All right, some of you guys might be avoiding a messenger as well, especially maybe if it's something to do with someone that you know. But there's a Knight of Swords coming in and you're going to be ignoring him, Scorpio. I'm seeing either two more people coming in here, two more knights. These could all be under the age of 35 potentially, don't have to be, or they're kind of got very young outlook. Or this is you, because remember tarot interactions, whenever you get cards that are opening up and they're saying, with the Knight of Cups, they're either offering or they're saying, can you give it to me, please? Okay. But this person here, the Knight of Cups, is offering its cup to a Knight of Wands. Can you see? Can you see that? And this could be the penis, and this is kind of like feminine energies, right? So for some of you females, you will have your cup open to a male energy if you're heterosexual. If you're lesbian or gay, it's kind of the same sort of thing, yeah? So either way, whatever sexual orientation you are, I see you opening your cup up. You're showing your availability with the Knight of Cups to somebody who's coming in. This Knight of Wands energy is coming in. Okay. And you are looking for love with this person because you've got the Three of Wands. Just pick two more cards. You are envisaging a romance, a relationship with this person because you've got the Three of Wands looking towards that Lover's card. So there is somebody, I think that there's actually somebody, I think it's one more person coming in here. I think there's two people around you. One person you're going to ignore, but I see that you will be emotionally available to another individual that's coming in, Scorpio, and you are going to be looking at them in terms of starting perhaps a strong relationship. Your hopes or fears are going to be judgment. Some of you guys might be hoping for a renewal with a hermit. Okay, so this could be somebody who's reevaluating something. It might be a Virgo. Some of you guys might be looking or hoping for resurrection, to resurrect a relationship with somebody who's either been gone a long time, because hermits tend to withdraw from relationships. They tend to go away and leave, or this could be a Virgo. So it might be for some of you guys that there is still hope that you can resurrect a relationship with somebody who's not around or somebody who withdrew from you. The outcome for love in February 2018 is this Ace of Swords. I still think that you've got a breakthrough coming in. Oh God. No, it seems to be saying to me that there is deep insight. There's either insight with the Ace of Swords, potentially there could be a third party situation, or maybe this insight is that you don't really fit in or you don't really match. This person's not really a match. I do see somebody coming in, because you've got the Three of Swords sitting here, you see, and the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak. And this is about separation and severance, but it could also be third party. So it might be that something comes to light in terms of there being a third party involved. Okay, this Knight of Wands showing up, you are open to this person coming in, and we do have a number 3 sitting here, but I would probably read that. I wouldn't read that necessarily as a third party. Could be read as a third party in a love situation here, but I would also, and it could be with this Knight of Wands, that maybe there's a third party situation within a love situation here, but I feel that this is mainly to do with this Knight of Wands. You are open. You're opening your heart to a Knight of Wands, somebody who comes in. So you're saying, yes, okay, I'm emotionally available to you. And I think that whenever you get the Three of Wands, looking at a card, if it was to look at the Two of Cups, it'd be saying, well, I'm looking for love. And I think that around this Knight of Wands, it could be that you're opening to your heart to a Knight of Wands who's looking for love. Three of Wands to the lover's energy. So I think that you are opening your heart to a Knight of Wands who is looking with the Three of Wands for a love relationship. So there is somebody, I feel, coming in, this Knight of Wands, who is looking for a soulmate relationship. But I feel that this is either that this person that comes in, you have deep insight that maybe with the Three of Swords, you are still very much affiliated to someone else, because you are, some of you guys, in your hopes, you are hoping for a resurrection with somebody who's been gone a long time, or a resurrection maybe with a Virgo individual. And I feel as a result of that, it might be that there is a deep insight that with the Three of Swords energy, that there is still somebody, another party, that who is still very much affecting your heart. There are 3 people in this relationship rather than 2. It could be that this person has somebody else at the same time, because the Three of Swords is about third parties. And it might just simply be that there is insight that with this Three of Swords energy, that there is a sense of insight that maybe you don't match with whoever this person is. There is somebody coming in, and I think that it's actually this person that's looking for love, because I don't necessarily think that you're looking for love. I think if you're single, Scorps, I don't think that you're necessarily looking for love. Okay, because I think that you're being very, very careful. You've been through too much shit, and you got that Nine of Swords as well after the Three of Swords. But it might simply be that by the end of this, that you are very much aware, because the Ace of Swords means awareness, self-awareness. You're very much aware that a separation with this person could cause a lot of heartbreak with that Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords energy. Okay? I'm just going to see why you have, I think this is just simply about awareness. I think there's awareness here that that severing ties with this person could cause a lot of heartbreak or could cause a lot of worry with this Nine of Swords energy. I think it's because you don't know whether they really mean it or not. The Fool. The Fool is somebody who doesn't care, you see, in love. Often this person will be like, I don't care. This is somebody who's just, this is a short, or this is, you're worried about this being a short-term thing. Some of you guys are going to be worried about this being a short-term romance. All right, because I think that you guys, there's a great deal of awareness, because Ace of Swords is like the light going on, so it's like, oh, fuck, I get it, oh, yeah, it's suddenly the epiphany moment. So I think by the end of February, there is an awareness that severance in this situation, I think there's an awareness that there could be severance in this relationship with that Three of Swords. Because I think that you guys are worried with the Nine of Swords that this is just going to be a short-term fling with the Fool. Fools in love readings can show short-term flings. Okay? With an Emperor who you think is going to walk away with the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is an Aries, Leo. I think this is an Aries. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius person that comes in. Might be slightly older than you, actually, because it looks to me you get what you want. Remember, Knight of Wands, the Knights aren't always people. Sometimes the Knights show that somebody's, it's the energy of the person. And I think that because you guys are looking for someone who's mature with that Ten of Coins and the Temperance energy, somebody you can work with, somebody who can make you feel balanced. I think because you're looking for that type of person because you've dealt with loads of immature energies in the past, Scorpio. I think that's what it is. You do meet someone And I think that you've met a Knight of Swords you would consider to be a bit of a player, and you guys avoid that person like the plague. But suddenly you guys open your heart to this Knight of Wands, this person who's rushing in. This person who's rushing in because they're looking for love. They're looking for a soulmate relationship. I do think there's somebody else you guys are thinking about. Your hopes would be to resurrect a relationship with a hermit, somebody who possibly moved away from you. So there's still somebody else there. Let's get this reading again. It's really, really interesting for Scorpio. Love it. Loved it. I've loved all of the single readings. I might do this as a... Let me know if you want me to do it as a monthly thing. But I really like doing readings for single people. I think it's really interesting. And it's less complicated, even though it feels complicated in some way, shape or form. This is great. You guys, I think that you're holding back on your desire. And the desire is about wanting to build a relationship, wanting a commitment with the Ace of Coins. I think that you're denying to yourself that you want a commitment, because to me, the Strength card, if you're holding back on your desire, you can easily be denying something of yourself. So I think that you guys are kind of denying with that Strength card that you do want a commitment with the Ace of Coins in the month of February 2018. And it's because in your root issue, there were two people around you, a Page of Cups and a Page of Wands. And this could be a water and a fire sign individual. It was either people that were younger than you, Scorpio, or people who were really immature. Could have been older than you, same age as you, but I think that these were people that were really immature. And I think that as a result of that, it could also be that for some of you guys, it's to do with children as well. All right, so it might be the reason for all of this stuff is because some of you guys have got a couple of kids as well. And it might be that, you know, around, if it's children, that perhaps they're fighting, perhaps problems with the kids is causing some sort of anxiety in terms of kind of allowing somebody to come into the relationship. But other than that, it can be that there are two people who are either immature, your age, older, immature, or younger than you. And it might be that you had a lot of confusion around these people, because it could be that they were hiding a lot of stuff with the moon energy. They might have been hiding other girls, other women, other guys. It might be that as a result of that, you guys were really, really worried because you did have some deep concerns about these individuals. And I think as a result of that, you're now influenced by the idea of building a strong, mature, loving relationship, one in which brings a sense of balance and equality into your life with the Temperance card, one in which you're both working for the greater good together. And I feel as a result of that single Scorpios, that your focus for the month of February will be on being on your own, this Nine of Wands, because you're always attracting in these very conflicting, negative situations, people who are taking advantage, people who you have to cut out, people who are bringing a load of shit to your table. And as a result of that, I think the most likely outcome for you single Scorps in February will be that you'll do a lot of introspection on developing on what you want with that Page of Pentacles. You'll do a lot of introspection in terms of wanting with this Page of Pentacles somebody who is going to want a long-term relationship, and they're going to be happy to work towards it. Coming in, what you guys will experience is a Knight of Swords, but you guys will avoid this individual. In fact, I think you'll avoid this individual like the plague. It might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual, or it might be somebody who's going off on a tangent because they're going with their passions. They really fancy you. They're showing you that they're fancying you, and they're really quite aggressive with that type of thing. And I think that you're going to avoid this type of individual, okay? You're not going to want anything to do with them, because as soon as you do that, Scorpio, what's funny is somebody is coming in. You're going to open your heart. This is you, Scorpio. I'm looking at the tarot interaction. This is you. Knight of Cups, and I see you, Scorpio, as the Knight of Cups, because you're opening your heart. You won't open your heart here to this Knight of Swords. You're avoiding that Knight of Swords there, but you're quite happy to open your heart, the Knight of Cups, to a person who's pursuing you, because they are looking for, Three of Wands, a love relationship. Can you see there the Three of Wands is looking into the lovers? So you're going to open your heart to a Knight of Wands who is looking for love. All right, a passionate, interested, jovial, funny type of individual this will be, because the Knight of Wands is always somebody who's funny and jovial and all of these things. But the thing is, this person's looking for love. Some of your hopes will be, I mean, for some of you, it might be there is a fear. And the fear with the Judgment card could be a reenactment of somebody who perhaps ended things with you, perhaps withdrew from you. For some of you guys, it might be the hopes are to still resurrect a relationship with a hermit, somebody who's withdrawn from you, taken their love away, that type of thing. The outcome shows, I feel, for this situation for you single Scorpios, I see a person coming in, okay? And I think there is going to be a deep awareness with this Three of Swords energy. Sorry, with this Ace of Swords. That this relationship could end with the Three of Swords energy, or that there's a third party situation. Because you guys are worried with the Nine of Swords that this is a short-term relationship with an Emperor who you still feel could walk away. However, is it simply or an Emperor that you will walk away from, okay, with that Eight of Cups? All right, or you feel that progress with this person is stunted. For some reason, there is somebody coming in and they seem to hold everything that you want. You want a strong, stable, mature relationship. And there's a person coming in that could give that to you, some of you guys, in February 2018. But the problem is, single Scorpios, that you don't trust this individual. You think that this person's going to break your heart. But then the Ace of Swords says that you're very clear. You do have clarity. It's not even talking about the moon, you know, being like in your head. Or the Nine of Swords wasn't even the first. So it wasn't saying that you were worried about the Nine of Swords. It was saying that you were certain of the Nine of Swords. So I feel that the outcome is you're certain that there's a third party situation. Or you're certain that this isn't going to last because you're worried that this is either a short-term fling with that Fool energy, or you've got a, you know, somebody who doesn't care. So it might be that, you know, you're worried that this is a short-term fling with an Emperor who's possibly going to walk away with the Eight of Cups. There's a person here that's coming in and they're everything that you want in February 2018 for some of you single Scorps, but for some reason you don't fully trust the situation, and it's an Ace of Swords that preceded that. So that says you've got clear presence of mind, and you're not kind of in fantasy land, and you're not over worrying for no reason. For some reason there's clarity going on. If any of this resonates with you guys in Feb, let me know what's going on. Very, very interesting reading. But there's love coming in for you. You've got a couple of options coming in. One of them you'll avoid, and one of them I feel that you'll entertain. Take care, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.